Hello everyone and welcome to my U.S.A. Shows You channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up despite a contentious dispute with Janelle and Meri Brown over Coyote past sister wives. Star Kody Brown appears to be doing well these days. However, he previously decided to declare bankruptcy and his now exes, Christine Janelle and Meri Brown, have also done the same. Kody has a lot of motive feeds, so it's possible that the rumors that he overspends, which were spread by his daughter Robyn Brown on YouTube, are heartless. Kody has 17 children. Unfortunately, Garrison Brown passed gone. And I have done, despite my best efforts to support my tiny family, I feel sorry for Kody because he had to do so much more. At times, the financial strains likely felt overwhelming. Putting food on the table, housing, clothing, and other necessities are concerns shared by all parents, but they are heightened in the Brown household, whether there was enough money for the children. Someone had to provide for their basic needs. Using credit cards and credit lines is the solution. Giving kids a certain standard of living is more important than extravagance, but it can be a slippery slope strategy. Debt can be a problem for parents. Money troubles are sad and can lead to a lot of stress. Perhaps Kody and his ex-wives were embarrassed when they declared bankruptcy. Although there is a lot of stigma, they actually faced it. Maybe we shouldn't hold them to that standard. Given that she filed for bankruptcy in 1997, it appears that Janelle's financial troubles, which she discussed on the previous season of Sister Wives, were a persistent problem in her life. Copies of documents pertaining to the bankruptcy filings of the Brown family were discovered by Sarcasm and posted online. According to Janelle's documentation, her meager monthly salary barely covered her thrifty monthly expenses. Although she had assets, two of them, half ownership of undeveloped plots, would not be available to her until they were sold. In addition, her car had a rather low Blue Book value. Her financial situation was bleak overall. That's unfortunate since Janelle works hard, but not everyone is fortunate enough to have a lot of money. People may feel quite horrible about themselves when they don't have much. In America, where wealth is valued, but it's not a crime to be poor, Janelle did what she had to do at the time and filed for bankruptcy. She left her spiritual relationship with Kody with little nothing, according to the woman who went to work to support her family. Janelle owing more than $20,000 when she declared bankruptcy in 1997. The bankruptcy was filed jointly by Kody and Meri in 2005. At that moment, Meri's monthly salary was close to $900, while Kody's was just around $4,000. They spent more than $6,100 a month. They couldn't pay off their debt, which totaled more than $229,000 with that amount of income. Although that might seem like a lot of money, a large portion of it was mortgage debt for their Utah home. Actually, housing debt accounted for 90% of their total debt. The rest was debt from retail goods and auto loans. Kody and Meri owe money to a number of well-known retailers, such as the chain store Sears, and hardware businesses like Home Depot. And these charges seem to be related to just supporting a family, not charging David E. Man jewelry, which he was later seen wearing. Indeed, it's simple to pass judgment, and people will do so. But consider what it must be like to care for all those individuals. If one does not have enough money, what does one do? They must take action. There was the possibility that more of Kody's wives had jobs, but then there were the kids. During the day, they had to be attended to. The cost of daycare can be high in certain situations, significantly reducing an individual's income. Staying at home with the kids might seem like a better idea. The Browns are worthless to judge. Obviously, they had very little when their debts became out of control. They took the action that many others have taken. They declared themselves Bankrupt, I hope that their financial situation has improved. Christine chose to declare bankruptcy in March 2010 due to financial difficulties as well. Although she made more than $2,100 each month, her monthly costs were hundreds of dollars greater. She had little more than $1,500 in assets. She had charged more than $22,000 on her credit cards. At that point, as demonstrated in the aforementioned video, Christine has achieved success and happiness after marrying a kind man named David Woolley. The two of them own a home in Moab, Utah, which they rent out on Airbnb. It's easy to understand why Janelle and Meri are waiting for Kody to sell Coyote, which is apparently worth over $800. They would be happy to have some more cash in their pockets since Kody and Robyn purchased a $2.1 million home. There is a lot of discussion about how well they are now living. It is unknown, meanwhile, how much money they possess and how much they owe. I'm hoping Kody will sell the land in Coyote. He claims to own 97% of it, but it would be extremely gentlemanly of him to divide the profits evenly among the wives who have long contributed to the family's success. The outcome of the Battle of Coyote is still up in the air, but the Brown family has undoubtedly experienced serious financial difficulties. It's particularly disheartening that Janelle continues to discuss her financial difficulties, given that she worked a job to help pay the expenses in addition to sweat equity. Just as life is difficult, polygamy may also be difficult. The Browns, Kody, Robyn, Meri Janelle, and Christine have succeeded in reconstructing their lives, though they should have a respectable quality of living because they amuse people with their theatrics. They have been living their lives for 19 years and are well known. I thus hope that everyone in the Sister Wives cast has enough money for necessities and some more for the pleasures and extravagances that make life more bearable. Viewers of Sister Wives are aware of Robyn's spending patterns. She has been living a luxury lifestyle ever since she married Kody. Her lavish lifestyle has been made possible by Kody, who also assists her in purchasing items that she enjoys. Robyn was in debt when she dubbed Kody. Her obligations were later settled by the Brown family. Despite their lack of financial acumen, Kody and Robyn likes spending money on annoying items. Fans recently unearthed proof of Robyn's ridiculous spending patterns. The only person who did not have a job was Robyn. For the episode, she did receive a hefty check from TLC like Kody's other wives. She was part of the family's jewelry company, but did not run her own business. But her life was the most extravagant. She decorated the most opulent mansion. Kody had built her with toys and garish artwork, although Robyn's obsession with dolls is well. Did you know that she has reportedly spent hundreds of dollars on a single custom doll outfit? Robyn, a sister wife, attributes her excessive spending to her past. Robyn conducted an interactive session on Facebook some time ago. The sister wife star openly admitted there that she was aware of her high spending. She clarified that her upbringing in a city was not privileged because there wasn't even a Walmart where she grew up. She preferred buying online. Robyn made no secret of the fact that she spent the majority of her money on Victoria's Secret. She was even questioned by a lot of admirers on her Hawaii trip and Etsy shopping history. She adamantly supported her financial decisions, including the trip to Hawaii. Robyn clarified that it was something she had saved for. She made a valiant effort to appear innocent, but was unsuccessful. Sister wife star Robyn's outrageous spending habits are discussed by fans. One of Sister Wives' most extravagant characters is Robyn. She also has a strange obsession with dolls. She spends thousands of dollars on dolls that are built to order. She wants her dolls to have the same haircut as her for her female dolls. The Sister Wives star also has boyfriend dolls. Another Reddit thread is currently gaining widespread attention online accordingly. Robyn's doll collection has cost her an exorbitant sum of money. Robyn was not as adept at handling money as Kody's former spouses. One fan pointed out how expensive Robyn's doll collection is. According to the OP, she placed orders for personalized doll outfits totaling $275, $578, $559, and more. The dolls are registered in Robyn's name, and she discovered information about them on Etsy. It's unclear whether the seller wants Robyn to purchase them, or if Robyn placed the order according to the original poster. Robyn and Kody constantly complain about their lack of money, thus it's absurd that they spend so much on dolls. I assume they are custom made for Robyn, Addison said, adding, but the seller is presenting it on their Etsy in case someone else likes it and wants something similar. Cataloging, another fan pointed out that dolls are not used in the process. These are merely the dolls. Clothing costs, I thought it was expensive for the doll, but it's just for the dress. Annan said, watch TV season. And spoilers for the most recent reality Taft social media posts from Sister Wives star Gabriel Brown, who TLC fans call Gabe Brown, are infrequent. On the other hand, this weekend, the 23-year-old son of Janelle and Kody Brown posted some pictures of himself in Chicago, Illinois. Janelle's son appeared content and youthful in terms of rarities. Gabe Brown last uploaded to Instagram in April 2020, sharing a picture of himself and his dog in the forest close to Flagstaff, only a few months after he began attending Northern Arizona University. The picture of his pet arrived, although it's unclear what he studied or whether he graduated. It's possible that he's in Chicago on business at one point. Sister Wives viewers speculated that Janelle and Kody Brown's fifth child might have relocated to Las Vegas, although he could have just been on vacation, given that he learned about his brother Garrison Brown following his untimely death in March of last year. TLC viewers don't blame him for remaining rather silent, thus watching Gabe smiling in Chicago at all of his over 80 Instagram followers who watched his most recent post, having a crush on Chicago. The caption on a set of pictures showing Brown on the beach read, 8mf*** K around and fall. In love with Chicago. Behind him, local Sister Wives fans were drawn to the distinctive city skyline, even though he was wearing a jacket. The picture may have been taken in a significantly warmer climate because it's freezing there right now. Some TLC viewers question why he paid a visit to his half-sibling, Leon, Meri Brown's child, in the post-discussion section. However, Leon Brown and Audrey Chris moved to Denver, Colorado after he departed Chicago in 2022. Other fans questioned whether Brown had met a partner in Chicago, but his usage of emojis and his responses implied that Logan Brown's younger brother felt too young to commit to a committed relationship. Love and support. Does anyone who watches Sister Wives forget the moment Gabe sobbed because his father had forgotten his birthday? Most people believe that Kody is still distant from his kid, who argued with him about social separation during the coronavirus outbreak. Based on the reality TV show, the TLC star received positive feedback from commenters. The following are some answers from the ensuing conversation. Gabe, you deserve everything nice in the world. My hometown is the greatest. Smiling face with hard eyes. Brown is my favorite. It's a fantastic city. You won't regret taking the boat excursions at Navy Pier in the summer. I've decided that you are pure gold. Gabe Brown, even though I don't know anything about Chicago, I hope you understand how unique you are deserving of everything that life has to give. May you be blessed in all that you do. Please share your thoughts about Gabe Brown breaking his silence in Chicago in the comments section below. For all of your Sister Wives news and updates, don't forget to visit this page frequently on and off the TLC show Sister Wives. Janelle Brown is the least likely wife, or ex-wife, to voice her complaints even when she has them. But she has a complaint, and she talks about how her last trip didn't work out in real time. Today, where does Janelle Brown's sister, wife, hang her hat? Janelle Brown has never hidden where she hangs her hat. She finds it difficult to sit motionless. Consequently, Sister Wives fans follow her whereverabouts, which most recently led her to her present home. Viewers watched her move from a big house in Vegas to a little apartment in Flagstaff. When the warm weather finally arrived, this sister wife's mother decided to make her fantasy a reality. She spent the entire summer living in an RV. The cold weather quickly interrupted her delightful camping trip. Janelle was forced to move back to Flagstaff after that, but it looks like she lives in North Carolina now. Although Janelle concealed it, the truth is revealed. Despite sharing photos of her garden in North Carolina, Janelle Brown received little attention. This is because Meri Brown, her daughter, her husband, and their kids live there as a result. Janelle visited often, especially after her son passed away suddenly, at least. The Sister Wives fans thought she was simply visiting, but Michael Brown Padron's husband, Tony Padone, told the truth when giving the Sister Wives viewers an update on his tiny family's move to North Carolina. He said he was thrilled to hear that he will be close to Janelle Brown. "I apologize," Michael T. corrected her spouse for stating that right away. That error seems to have alerted the public to the possibility that Janelle might be hanging her hat at her daughter's East Coast home. Sister Wives, a short and harsh experience. One of Janelle Brown's most recent posts reveals that she has finally made it back to North Carolina, even though it's just a brief touchdown at her new home. For the time being, unless, of course, Tony Slip says she lives in North Carolina now. Janelle Brown also mentioned that she will soon board a plane to Los Angeles to meet with Christine Brownlee for 3 days for business. But when she was back in North Carolina, maybe gallons would be a better description. Things took a turn for the worse. The fact that Janelle has a green thumb makes many Sister Wives watchers jealous. Janelle had just returned from Flagstaff last week and was heading to Los Angeles this week to meet Christine, so she had time to deal with the aftermath of her labor on social media. This Sister Wives mom posted a photo of the most delicious-looking dill relish. 8 ounces of extra-large pickled cucumbers came from her garden. Then Janelle used it to make 6 jars of dill relish. The unpleasant part of Janelle Brown's experience during the last 2 weeks is that this TLC star parent's hectic schedule continues as season 19 draws near. Sister Wives shocker: Kody's bankruptcy filing explained, and how Meri, Janelle, and Christine have also filed for bankruptcy. Introduction in a shocking twist no one saw coming. Kody Brown, the patriarch of the infamous Sister Wives family, is facing financial turmoil. For years, Kody has been a fixture on our screens, but behind the scenes his finances have been unraveling. But it doesn't end with Kody. Meri, Janelle, and Christine, the wives we've all come to know, have also had their own financial struggles with bankruptcy filings that reveal just how deep the family's money problems go. But what caused this financial downfall, and how are the Brown family members navigating the fallout from these shocking bankruptcies? Get ready for an inside look at the Sister Wives family's financial crisis as we break down Kody's bankruptcy, how the wives have been affected, and what this means for the future of the Brown family. It's a scandalous, jaw-dropping story. You won't want to miss one. Kody Brown's bankruptcy filing. The untold truth: Kody Brown's bankruptcy filing is the scandal of the year. But what led to this financial mess? For years, Kody and his wives have portrayed a life of luxury and success. On Sister Wives, however, the reality behind the scenes was much different. Kody filed for bankruptcy, and the details are more shocking than you could ever imagine. This section would explore the timeline leading up to Kody's bankrupt, how it was handled legally, and the financial details that have surfaced it. We'll also dive into the specifics of Kody's debts, the assets he tried to keep, and the legal proceedings that followed. Key questions explored: what caused Kody's bankruptcy filing, how much debt did he accrue, and who did he owe money to, what assets were on the line during the bankruptcy process, how did Kody handle his financial crisis, and what impact did it have on his marriages to Meri Brown. A history of financial struggles. Meri Brown's life hasn't been without its own share of challenges, and financial struggles have been part of that. While we all know Meri for her tumultuous relationship with Kody and the heartbreak of her catfishing scandal, her financial woes are just as significant. Meri filed for bankruptcy before Kody did, and the details reveal just how much her financial decisions have shaped her life and relationships. In this section, we dive into Meri's bankruptcy filing, including what led to her financial troubles. Did her investments in the family business go sour, or was it something more personal? How did Meri's financial situation impact her relationship with Kody? Key points covered: Meri's bankruptcy history and the reasons behind it, how her financial struggles affected her relationship with Kody, the role of her business ventures in her financial troubles, the emotional toll of her bankruptcy on Meri and her family. 3. Janelle Brown financial was a closer look. Janelle Brown is another sister with star who has faced her own financial difficulties, leading to her filing for bankruptcy. As one of Kody's wives who's more focused on the family's business ventures, Janelle has had a hands-on approach to making money. But despite her best efforts, her financial situation took a hit, and she too found herself in a courtroom dealing with her debts. This section would investigate Janelle's financial history, how she tried to manage her family's money, and what went wrong. Were her financial struggles connected to Kody's decisions, or did they stem from her own individual choices? Key elements explored: the timeline of Janelle's bankruptcy filing, how her financial struggles intertwined with Kody's. Janelle's involvement in the family's finances and businesses, the personal toll of her financial troubles on her family. For Christine Brown's bankruptcy filing, a new twist in her story. Christine Brown's bankruptcy filing may come as a shock to some fans, but it's just another layer to her complicated story. Throughout her time on Sister Wives, Kristen has been portrayed as the nurturing and devoted wife. However, when it comes to managing finances, she too has faced serious struggles. In this section, we'll break down Christine's financial journey, exploring what led to her bankruptcy and how it compares to the others. Did her financial issues have to do with Kody's management, or were they personal? How did Christine's bankruptcy impact her own independence and her role within the family? Key details to uncover: Christine's bankruptcy and the reasons behind her financial downfall, how Christine's financial troubles played a role in her decision-making, the potential link between Christine's bankruptcy and her separation from Kody, the aftermath of her filing and what it meant for her future. 5. The ripple effect, how Kody's bankruptcy affects the entire family. When Kody's bankruptcy filing went public, it didn't just affect him, it had a ripple effect on the entire Brown family. In this section, we'll explore how Kody's financial collapse impacted his relationships with Meri, Janelle, Christine, and even Robyn. The wives' individual bankruptcies were already serious, but Kody's filing added a new layer of complexity. Was this the final straw that led to the unraveling of Kody marriages, or was it just one of many problems the family faced? Explored in this section, how Kody's bankruptcy filing led to even more tension between the wives, the emotional, financial, and relationship strain caused by the bankruptcies, the collective debt of the family, and how it was managed or mismanaged, the impact on the children, and how they're coping with the families. Financial struggles, 6. The business. Failures, where did the money go? While the Brown family is known for their sister wives, show they've also invested in various business ventures throughout the years. From real estate to online businesses, Kody and his wives have tried to diversify their income. But as we know, not all business ventures are successful. And for the Browns, many of them ended in failure. This section would provide an in-depth look at the business side of the Brown family, exploring where their money went, what investments failed, and how the family's finances fell apart. Key topics: the various business ventures the Brown family pursued, where their money went, and how their financial decisions led to bankruptcy, the role of their public image and reality TV earnings in their financial downfall, how the Browns' financial struggles may affect future seasons of Sister Wives.